Everyone, I'm Ryan from Race to the Top, and today we're packing for the National 12-Hour Championship. So preparing for a 12-hour time trial is similar to preparing for your standard 20K or 40K time trial, a lot of the same gear, but then you also have to take into account a lot of the unexpected things that could happen. If you get a flat, you're able to change it. I don't think you can do that in many 20K or 40K time trials. You can carry a spare kit with you. So again, like if your chain breaks, you can bring a quick link. You can bring CO2 canisters, you can bring tubes. So all of that should be taken into account, and also where to put it on your bike. So today I'm going to walk you through a few of the items that I'm packing for the National 12. So we have to enter the room. It's guarded by the almighty Yukon. Say hi, Yukon. So here we've got the goods. So kind of like tail to snout, we'll start with feet to head. So I'm running the Shimano S-Fire shoes. These have been with me for 2 years now, and I actually really enjoy how easy it is to just adjust the shoes on the fly with the BOA dials. On top of that, depending if I'll make a game day decision, I've got my no pins shoe covers. And on top of those, we've got the trip socks. So it depends on how I'm feeling on the day of, but one of those two or both will be used for, those extra aero gains. Socks, of course, with the spare just in case, because you never know. Not sponsored by Wahoo or Garmin, fingers crossed, but, we mix. So Wahoo heart rate monitor, of course, when I look at those metrics after the race. And then on top, I've got my Team Edition skin suit. So I'll be representing Bike Doctor on the day. And then moving on top, again, you always bring spares because you never know what you're going to need. We've got my TT helmet, and also, check this out, my backup helmet. We've got my Birdworks Edition laser bullet helmet. I mean, this thing is just stunning. It's super cool. They did an excellent job on this helmet, so check them out if you want custom graphics done. They really make it your own with this. It's awesome. And then as far as nutrition goes, I've got Scratch Super Fuel drink mix, a couple of bars, just in case I need it, but I really shouldn't. I've been testing out the Scratch drink mix, and I've been able to go many hours just by fueling on the drink mix alone. As I spoke about extras, just in case, you never know, a spare saddle. They've broken before, not the dash ones, but I've been in competitions where people have broken saddles, and that's a really hard thing to ride on a broken seat post, especially the aero seat posts, because you don't have the ability to put a water bottle in its place. Spare water bottle, just good to have two. Extra chain, because you never know. This one is already waxed by a wind wax, just in a plastic bag for, keeps it in the bag. Always good to have extra chamois cream because, 12 hours, a lot of stuff happens down there, and you gotta feel good about it. That's why also you got little tingly bits with Euro style. Phone case, gotta keep the phone protected. Ibuprofen and fast freeze and Tums, just in case, because you never know what's gonna happen. Spare CO2s, zip ties, electrical tape, the standard stuff. And then I've got my BMC. This box goes in the back of my bike, so this will carry my phone, and I've got most of my other stuff stored in this Rad Sport box. You should check it out on my bike. It's pretty sweet, carries everything I need, and integrates very nicely. And I'm actually really curious, this is for my disc wheel. Envy calls it a disc wheel adapter. I have always been told that this was called a crack pipe. So I'm just curious, let me know what you would call this. disc wheel adapter, crack pipe. I've also made rice cakes, just in case. Again, after 12 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours, things just go south. Sometimes you start wanting different things. The rice cakes come in handy. It's just plain basic rice. The last few things that we need, of course, lots of water. Thanks Dr. B from Own It, sponsoring the bottles. Always nice to have a generous sponsor for these water bottles. I go through a lot, and it's really appreciated. Thanks. The absolute last bit of tech that I have to bring with me is my bike. Check out this promo video. I'll go into more detail later. Hope you enjoy. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and stay in touch. Subscribe for future videos and to follow along with my racing pursuits as I race to the top.